Hi. So I was at Lowe's earlier today getting some cove molding, 10-foot sections, and they wanted $14.90 a piece for the 10-foot section. Had it in the cart, was getting some paint made up, and I thought about cove cutting on the table saw, and it hit me then, DIY Tyler, this is not how we do business around here. So I went and got two $7.14 1x8s, and I'm going to try to make our own cove molding. Hopefully it works out. So this is the plan. We got a bunch of 1x8s. I'm going to run them through the planer, and I'm going to plane them down to 5/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to run them through the table saw, and I'm going to cut them to 1 5/8. And we'll see how many we get. I'm going to try to miss all the knots. Once we have it trimmed down to 1 5/8 and 5/8, then we're going to put a cove using the table saw. The way I'm going to do that is table saw blade, table saw. I have made a test mark on my table saw, and on here I need to put the cross pieces at 20.5 degrees. And then I will run the cove on all of the pieces of trim. Once I've got all of the pieces of trim coved, I'm going to put 45s on one side, and I'm going to do that at obviously 45 degrees. And then once I have that side cut, I'm going to cut this side at 45 degrees. Then I'm going to flip them over, and I'm going to put a 45 here and a 45 here. And then that should give us something that looks like this. Something of note when you're cutting cove molding on the miter saw is you don't need to bevel your miter saw. Just angle it, and then the natural angle of the trim against the fence is what gives you this angle for doing your 45s in the cove molding. So make sure you got the angle right against the base of the saw, index it up against the fence, and make your cut. So there you can see the trim, and it came out pretty good. And I'm pretty sure that we will probably never buy a piece of trim from the box store, ever. Some of you might ask if it's worth for the amount of time that we spent making it, but it took me about 2 hours to make the 70 or 80 feet of trim that we did. So in our book, that's pretty much worth it. If you guys like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'm Tyler. I like to do it myself. We will see you next time.